Education Cabinet Secretary Professor George Magoha now says that institutions of higher learning are safe and ready for reopening whenever the president decides to do so. Magoha, who is at the coast inspecting universities, reiterated the need to install proper infrastructure such as hand-washing points. Kevin Mutai also reports that the Education CS says that the government has developed prototype furniture that will be used in schools.
Education CS Professor George Magoha began his coastal tour Wednesday, inspecting public universities and checking on the implementation of safety guidelines on COVID-19 ahead of their reopening. Magoha reiterated that institutions of higher learning are ready, but highlighted areas of concern that need to be looked at so as to combat the spread of the disease. The CS said that the positivity rate of the virus is low, but need close monitoring for the next 2 weeks.
Basically, we have come to confirm that the universities will be safe should the government decide to reopen the universities in the near future. There are certain things that were to be done, like increasing the water points, ensuring that social distancing, which is a very big problem, is maintained within the universities, especially in dining halls, classrooms, and sleeping areas.
Magoha, however, criticized the media for misquoting him on the reopening of secondary and primary schools, maintaining that his position and that of government has been the same over time.
The position has not changed. We said when we closed down the schools after a period that the opening of the schools will be in January 2021. So that statement is still there. But depending on how the virus behaves and on the ability of the schools to comply with certain things, then we shall relook. And what has the media done? They have made me to look like somebody who didn't go to school, who flip-flops. Today I say this, today I say this, today I say this. I want to tell you that I'm above that kind of nonsense.
The ministry says the government has set aside 1.9 billion shillings to procure new desks that will comply with the COVID-19 protocols. The prototype desks will change sitting arrangement in classrooms so as to maintain social distancing, according to the ministry. The desks will be locally assembled by artisans in every sub-county and must be ready ahead of January 2021 reopening of schools.
The samples for Mombasa will be brought back by the county commissioner. His own for primary and secondary, and for every sub-county. So as we ask the Juakali sector to come and see and decide whether they have a workshop, they will also then register the workshops if they are satisfied that this is a Juakali workshop, but this is something they can do, so the quality control is maintained. At the end of it, we shall have made 250,000 desks.
The CS is expected in Taita